Welcome to this short video about adding a new blog post to your website inside your blog section of the site. So let's go ahead and click on blog, and you're going to see that we actually added a couple of small blog posts already, and they have an image for each one of these. Now these are basically your background image, and I'll show you how to change these when you put these in. But when you click on it, it's going to be a blog post where you can write about your company. And what I recommend is every job that you're working on, grab a few photos, bring them back, whether it's on your phone or a regular camera, but typically everyone has their phone going. So grab 3 shots, bring them in, and have 3 photos: the beginning, midpoint, and then the end. And then write about that job and use the address, the town, and the city. And that's how you get this new traffic that's incredible, and it's local and it's targeted. So let's start with adding a new post. Now, again, we're going to add a photo, and we're going to go ahead and put in information about this. So let's go to New and click on Post. And you'll see now that you'll have your dialog box, which has some elements here. You can do bold, italic. It's just like a text editor in most of these sites. And you can add images and text color and links and different paragraph heading. So you can really drill into what you want to make this look like. It's really customizable completely. So let's go ahead, and I've actually copied a paragraph that I had. What I recommend is on your phone, we all have voice text editing. So what you do is, as you're riding back from the job site, use your phone and talk into that and create the text, and then bring it back and plug it into your blog post. So it's real simple. Most people don't want to have to write this stuff, but when you're texting it on your phone and then email it to yourself, it's really easy, and you really can, create these quickly. Now this blog post has about 559. You want to keep them about 500 words. More is better. In each job that you do, you'll get a lot quicker at this. Now let's start with your headline. Now what I did was copy and paste the headline up here, and it puts the text in. So now you can use this to really get your targeted traffic. So things you should know when it comes to your roof in, let's just say, for Maine, right? So again, that state's in there, and what I do is copy this, and I'm going to go to edit, and this is what's at the end of your site map. So I'm going to click OK on this. What it does, it puts that text, and that's what becomes at the end of your testing site, and then it'll have your name and everything. And you'll see that this roof in Maine, this is like a little ninja technique again that will get popped up. So if someone search for roof in Maine, that'll come in. This long tail keyword is big with Google search. So again, we're going to go down, and I'm going to put a photo in here. So I usually I'll leave this one, and I'll make that like a paragraph bold 3. So let's do that. And let's go down to the second sentence and hit enter. And we're going to put a picture in there. So let's click on add media. And I put a few photos in, but what we can do is add some different ones. Let's see, upload photo, and this may take a second, but we can add photos. I'm just holding the control button down and adding 4 of these, and click open. It'll take a minute to come in, but let's talk more about what you write when it comes to content. It's important to really, when you're making your content layout, to have a couple of things of what's going on. So we'll go back to add that photo in a minute once those upload. But after each paragraph or each picture, let's put a nice little H2 tag in here. So roofing in Maine, and how about roofing tips? Always tips. You want to give these people something to look at and something that's going to interest them. Now let's go ahead, and what I've done is put that in there in caps, and I'm going to highlight this and make this an H2 tag. That will make it a bigger, bolder print. And let's go down and do another one of these, and I'll write get a roofing estimate in Portland, Maine. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and put these in for my town and city, but for your town and city, just change those out with yours. And you can do these as much as you want. And again, I'm going to make that an H2 tag. And it's going to be large print. Or you can actually make this an H3. So you've got an H3 and an H2. It's good to have one of each of these. Google likes to see those. Again, the H2, the H3, and we have the town and city in here. So that's pretty big. Let's go back and see if our medias come in now. Let's go back to Add Media. And these are downloading right now. They're still going through. Let's go ahead and add this image here. So I'll click on Add Image, and it's going to auto resize this for you. So each time you add an image, let me just click that one out, click that one out, and click that one out. That'll upload. And you'll see that you can have a different size image. Down here on the right, you can link the image to a different attachment or media file. But the 300 by 300, it resizes it. It's thumbnail, medium, large, and full size. Just put the thumbnail in, and we're going to click Insert into Post. Let me get rid of that one. Insert into Post. You see now we've got that picture in there. And let's go back down to the next one. And I usually like to give that one sentence, or you can put it right underneath the bold print. And let's add media again. Front picture. And again, you'll have the drop-down menu to pick the size. You want to keep it the 300 by 225. Insert into Post. And let's put one more right under this one. And let's go Add Media. So you see what I did? I just hit the Enter button, gave me a space down here, Add Media. And let's go ahead and add the back of the home. And again, you can link it or center it, whatever you want to do. You've got the control, full control of this, and hit Insert. And you can see now you've got 3 of those in there. So it's kind of like a good post, roofing in Maine, things you should know. Being a homeowner, write something nice or just talk about it. And put your phone number in here if you like. If you have a logo with your phone number, you can put that in there as well. And also you're going to want to pick a category. So you can add a category, roofing contractor and roofing tips. Now tags are something where you can add some tags about, what these are, and they have to be comma separated. So I like the idea of roofing tips is one. Right click, copy paste, add tags, and Portland, Maine. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Right click, copy. That again is the town and city, and hit add. So now we have 3 of those, 2 of those in there with 3 photos. And I want to do one more little ninja technique. So let's go here and we can edit this. So click on edit. Now I want to change the alternative text. I have Deshane Roofing 3. So we're going to go roofing in Maine, Portland, Maine. Now this image itself is the same image. I'm just putting this text in so Google searches this. They actually search the images, and I'll click update. And let's go do this guy here too, edit. And I'm just going to load it right up with a town and city. Portland, Maine roofer. Portland, Maine roofer. And again, you can make different changes if you want, original and update. And we're going to click on this one, hit edit. And again, it's roofing estimate in Maine. So we have that. Now again, that alternative text is big. These keywords are important, especially because it's actually part of your sitemap in your Google Maps. So when they do the search, they'll see those words, and it's important. And I'm going to put one more bold thing in here. Get a free roof estimate. And let's go ahead and just highlight that again with the H1 tag, which is important, or an H2 tag, whatever you like. I think the H2 tag is probably the best. So we'll go back to H2 and I'll add that in there and click publish. Go right up here, hit publish, and let's take a look at that and see what it looks like. There's one more thing that I want to add, and I was talking about the picture up front. We're going to go ahead and set a feature image. So we want to click on that and go pick the image that we want for that blog post. So again, that large photo, we'll just click set feature image and update again. All right, now let's go back and take a look at that blog post that we just created. We visit website, go back over to blog, and you can see that now you've got this new blog post in there, and it looks great. Click on that. It's going to have the photos, It'll also show the images. Like if we right click on those image and just take a look at that and see what it looks like, you can see that that feature image has Deshane Roofing, but it also has any of those updated get a roofing estimate in Maine, and it has a lot of these words in here that is so important for Google to search for. So just good information. As you go through, we can right click on the sitemap, inspect element. I'll show you that later on in the next video, but that's how you create a blog post for your new blog, and we'll see you in the next video.